Greg Ruff and Austin Selby, the track and cross-country coach here at Trevecca, and it's already time. We talked about it with Brandon. It's already time for the conference championships, and my goodness, it's really hot today, but by the time you get up there, it's going to be cross-country championship weather. You kind of expect it, don't you?
Right. Yeah. I mean, this week's weather has been weird. The whole fall has been interesting. Even our home meet was 10 degrees warmer than it was the year before, and I think. I started paying attention to the forecast as many days out in advance as I can, so I watch it change 12 times. But it's looking like it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be wet from previous days' rain and really windy, which we've raced conference championships in that before, and so we've just we've been up at 5:30, 5:45 in the morning this week, avoiding the heat, just because we don't want to tax ourselves any more than we need to, and we should be good to go Saturday.
What's the benefit to running in warmer temperatures, humidity here that we've had a little bit later into the year, and then going up there where you're not going to have as much humidity, it's going to be cooler? Is it a benefit to you, or is it something detrimental?
It is a benefit. I think, like, even if it's just mental, it's like, it's not only is it going to be cooler, but it's also not going to be humid. That's going to be easier to deal with. And there are scientific studies that up to a certain point of humidity can equal a certain level of altitude training as well. So we do as much as we can to spend the humidity on a positive note.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk about your team. You've had some health issues a little bit this year, but it seems like most everybody outside of maybe Logan Rogers is coming around and going to be ready for you.
Yeah, typically, we've had a lot of luck the last few years since I've been here and hadn't really dealt with a lot of injuries. But this year we've just had some strange things happen. The whole team had bronchitis sweep through them, both the men's and the women's, and it took a while to get over that for some of them. But on the guy side, everybody's looking healthy. I think we're going to get great performances out of three newcomers to the cross team, and Anthony Reeves and David Huezo and Brandon Weinsma, who ran track for us last spring. Yeah. But those guys are looking really strong, and of course we're always going to get a great performance out of Ben Maroney, and Brandon Laws has been running out of his mind this year. It's really been great to watch him progress. So really expecting a lot of that top five. It is going to be rough with Logan on the side, but we can shelve him until next fall, so that's fun to look forward to as well. And on the girls' side, they all look great. They look fit. We didn't get to run Caroline as early as we wanted to, that bronchitis thing again, and I think she's going to run really well. But behind her, Biz McClendon, I think had a lot to come back and prove after having to sit out last year. And strong freshmen once again, Lydia Soper, and then we have the consistency of Sierra Fleming, and Danielle March has come on strong from last year. So it's exciting. We're really looking forward to getting out there and competing against teams that we've only competed against at regionals, like such as Malone, that are really good, and getting a chance to go head to head with them. And of course, we love, no matter what, we like lining up next to Cedarville. It doesn't matter if they're ranked 4th or 6th in the country right now. We love to go head to head with those guys, and it's a good time. So we're ready to go and run.
He's Austin Selby. I'm Greg Ruff. Thanks for watching. We'll have all the details of the conference championships at gmaxsports.com and of course at tnewtrojans.com. We'll talk with Coach and a couple of his runners next week after the meet.